Jeff Rowe from Two Hacks Garage, back in Kenny's Hack Shack, Mad Dog's Hack Shack as we call it. And I'm back on Kyle's Pontiac 433 cubic inch engine build. Like I said in other videos, I'm gonna be doing a lot of content on this. Want to really show a detailed engine build like I have in the past. This video, it's actually quite simple. It's installing freeze plug, core plugs, whatever you want to call them out there. I know there's a big debate on that. Anyway, they got to go in the engine. And we're also going to be installing the oil galley plugs and the coolant passage plugs. So, it's pretty easy. I did get some cool tools from Proform, and the parts came from Butler. So with that, guys, let me show you what we're working with. All right, so we all know there's the oil galley plugs, and we got them in the front here. These have actually been tapped, which is awesome. So it's going to get thread-in ones. On the side of the block, there's always the freeze plug, core plugs, like I said, whatever you want to call them. And in the back here, we got a couple more freeze plugs, and we got more oil galley plugs. This one back here is actually kind of important to make sure you get in right. And we got a special one in here, which I'll explain here in a little bit. But yeah, that's what the video is about. It's installing all those plugs. Now you're kind of wondering, well, where'd I get the parts from? Well, I got them from Butler Performance. This is one of their quality kits that they offer, factory block plug kit. Pretty cool, brass. It's all the different various plugs that you need, including a really cool installation tool. And here's the specialty plug, if you notice that hole, that I'll be installing in the back of that, and I'll explain that in a little bit. So what tools am I using? Well, there's different ones. Here's something neat that I just picked up from Proform Parts. If I can get it opened up here. This is their nylon freeze plug installation kit. Yeah, these are kind of heavy duty. And if you see here, it's got different sizes for different plugs. Actually pretty neat. Never used one of these sets. I've always just used a large socket or a driver. So we're actually going to give that a try. So yeah, that's what we're working with. Plug kit from Butler and a Proform, what do they call it here? Hey, look, freeze plug installer. Maybe they don't call it a core plug. See you in a few. Oh, before I forget, you're also going to need some Permatex thread sealant with PTFE. This is what I'm going to use on the oil galley plugs, but for the actual frost plugs, freeze plugs, core plugs, whatever you want to call them, you're going to use this gasket shellac. This is like an aviation sealant, works really well. It's really sticky, has a funky smell, but like I said, works really well. So yeah, other than some other common hand tools, that's what we're going to be working with. All right, so before we get to put any plugs in, you got your oil galleys that run through here that feed your lifters, feed everything down through here with oil. And I know this is a freshly clean block, but I want to make sure before we put any plugs in that I clean these holes out. This is just a rifle bore cleaning tool with one of the cotton ends on it. These don't really have that many burrs that'll come off of it to leave anything behind. This is meant for cleaning a bore, so you know what, guys, it'll clean this well. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to spray this down with a little bit of parts cleaner, and I'm going to run it through here a couple times, make sure there's nothing in there. You'd be surprised how much junk can be in these blocks. Get that all nice and clean so when we go to fire this up, we know there's not a bunch of junk in it. So yeah, let that dry up. We'll blow it out and make sure everything's clean. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead on the next step, and we're going to install the core plugs. Or freeze plugs, depending who you ask. All right, so we're going to go install the core plugs, freeze plugs. Like I said, just depends who you ask. And what we're going to do is we're going to take some of this shellac here, and I'm going to take this, just a little small film on these here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that Proform freeze plug driver. I'm going to put this over there, and we're going to use a mallet, and we're going to get those pressed in there, and we're going to go to the other side and start doing those. There are plugs on the back too. We're not going to install those today. Normally when I take this off to install the flex plate or flywheel and all that and the rear cam plug, I just go ahead and do it then. So we're going to go ahead and get these started now. Like I said, a little bit of shellac, mallet, freeze plug installer. Like I said, some people use a socket or a driver. We're going to go ahead and give these a try. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started on that. If you're wondering why I'm using a little brush to put that aircraft sealant on there instead of just putting it on the actual plug, there's one easy reason why. It's a lot cleaner. If you put it on the plug, it'll want to push out and get all over. This way, when you put it in there with a thin film, because you don't need a lot, it just gives it a much cleaner look and you don't see it flowing over. I know it's an engine, but you know what? It's artwork at the same time, and I like making things look nice. Well, there you have it, all nice and pretty. And like I said, you don't see the shellac coming out of there. Doing the brush trick, yeah, it takes a little bit more time, but you know what? It does look really, really nice, and it still provides that awesome seal that we need. So yeah, on to the next step. And what it's going to be is here is where normally a plug goes in on each side for your water jackets. And what we're going to be using is these. I've never used these before, but they came with the kit. This is actually a valve for this, and I researched it, and people seem to have good luck with it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to install one of these on each side of the block, and this is where that liquid Teflon with a little bit of PTFE comes on there. And you don't need a lot, guys. You just put a little bit on threads and be careful, and just put them on each side of the block. All right, so now we're going to move on to the oil galley plugs, front and rear. Like I said, these are threaded, and they did come with the ones we need. And these are a shallow plug. The reason being, I don't know if you can see in there or not, but you see that hole right there, and there's a hole right there. That's an oil feed hole, and you don't want to run a super deep plug in there because you don't want to block those. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a little bit of the Teflon with the PTFE on there, and we're going to put 2 of these in the front. And Kenny's actually working on the plug right now that goes in the rear of the block, which is right back there, if you see the little hole. And it's the same theory. You're just going to put a little bit of Teflon on there, and we're going to run those in there. So we will get those done now. This might be kind of hard to see, but this is the rear of the engine block. We got our 2 oil galley plugs here. This one right there, that one plugs in the back, but however, the one right back in there, if you see, it actually stops back at the end of here. It's not at the end of the block. And if you look right down in here, you'll see the hole where the distributor goes. So that's where that specialty plug comes into play. So this plug right here is going to go into that oil galley right there where the oil feeds the lifters. And what it is, there's a little hole in there. I believe it's like 20 thousandths. And that gives enough oil to squirt out through there without hurting the oil pressure in here. And it actually hits your distributor here. It's just a little bit of added oil. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put these in, except the one that we're going to put in here doesn't have the hole, and the one that goes in the recess does have the hole. And then to make sure everything's fine, there's a little metal plug that you put in there. Like I said, the freeze plugs, we'll put those in along with the cam plug when this thing's off, ready to go and done. But yeah, this one here is meant to oil the distributor gear. It goes on this side, that's inside the block, and a regular plug goes in there. And then you have a little plug that goes on top of that that's pressed in. So we're going to go ahead and get that done now. All right, so we got everything installed. I had a brain fart. The plug doesn't go there, it goes there. So that's one of those, you know, like a small quote unquote freeze plug, core plug, we're gonna call it. So after you put in the plug for the oil galley that has the hole in it, you got to put that in. I use a little bit of shellac, and that one there, it's good to go. So yeah, got all the plugs in it. Feeling pretty good. All right, so there you have it, guys. Mad Dog Kenny and I got all the plugs put in there. Freeze plug, core plug, I know it's a big debate. People call them anyway. Doesn't matter what you call them. They got to go in the engine block. We got the oil galley plugs in there, explained what we use and how we did that. That plug kit from Butler is pretty awesome. It comes with everything you need and even in a specialty install tool. And speaking of specialty tools, the Proform freeze plug installation kit, that actually worked pretty well. So I'm kind of impressed. Going to keep those around. Yeah, that's where we're at now, and we got a lot more content coming on this engine. Kenny and I, we've got to file rings, we've got to assemble pistons and rods, we got to get the crank put in. Like I said, we still have a whole lot of work, but this is one step closer. And yeah, until the next one, guys, the next video, me and Kenny got a lot of cleanup to do. Stay tuned and stay cool.